Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Collective Stupidity podcast. This is, I believe, the first episode since the single digits where we have not had Sam. I believe the last time we did not have Sam was episode 9, if my research is correct. So that's noteworthy.
Is this extensive research, or are you just going off memory?
I'm looking at the video. I have all of the video files, right, the raw files on my hard drive, and the way that it captures the thumbnails for those files is it scans like the first 10 seconds in, 5-10 seconds in, and I don't know why I did this, but I committed to a bit where if Sam was not present, I did not do a Top Gear intro. I don't know why I did this. I don't know if I'm going to commit to it now. If I do, you'll find out. But for whatever reason, the ones where he's not in them, there's no intro.
Interesting.
And I can tell when there is and when there isn't. So I don't.
I did not know that. Did not catch that. That detail eluded me.
Yeah. Well, I don't blame you. It's a very stupid bit. I really don't know why it even originated. But
well, did it originate because you a little bit, and then you just didn't want to do it?
It's entirely possible. Hold on, let me.
You just didn't. Striking possibility.
I know why it happened. Sorry, I opened it. So I figured.
I didn't feel like it.
It's literally I stumbled over my intro, and I just said I think I was sick of everything that day. So I could not get the goddamn intro out. So I just said, fuck it. No Sam, no intro. Fuck it. And fuck you. And then I rolled into the episode.
It do be like that.
So
I do feel that.
But yeah, I think it's been a while since we haven't had Sam, is my point. And he's not here today. He's on his spiritual wellness retreat. Which, God save him. So it's just the lads today holding down the fort. And in the spirit of things, I feel like it's only fair to ask, what would you guys put in your tomb if you were a pharaoh?
Is this the logical conclusion of what Sam's gonna do this weekend? Like he's trying to give him advice here for his tomb when he dies in the spiritual retreat we hear about next weekend. He's on the show.
I mean, yes. Listen, all I'm saying is I've learned over the past week, I've learned that life is unpredictable and you just got to roll with the punches. And so it's also smart to have a plan for what you're going to put in your tomb. So who or what would you put in your tomb if you were a pharaoh, Dom?
What would I put in my tomb if I was a pharaoh? It's a very good question. This might even be like a good first date question. I think this really narrows it down.
What are you going to put in your tomb when you die?
Why, hello there. Let's get coffee. By the way, when you die, what level boat are you going to have next to you as a coffee? No, I don't really know.
I'm going to have a level 3 boat.
I mean, I don't really know what people put in their tombs. I don't really think. Is this like, so if this, we're imagining like we're Egyptians here?
Yeah, so well, I'm thinking based on
life?
the Egyptian, well, I'm imagining it's you in real life, but imagine like based on the role model that the pharaohs have been through history. So you're putting all your most important possessions and companions so they can be with you in the afterlife.
So you can have in the afterlife.
Yes.
I would hunt down my 2009 Toyota Sienna. And I would take that with me into my sarcophagus. In fact, that would be my sarcophagus. I would do that. I would take my laptop and my numerous hard drives so I can continue to work on projects after I'm dead.
Wonderful.
It's very important. I would take... I don't know, what like, I'm trying to think about what objects in my life I need post-mortem. Like, what do I need after I die? Because I don't really need my phone, because at that point, I'm not calling anyone, right? Like, I'm going to communicate with people, but it'll be purely for hauntings, right? It's not going to be for text. It's not for MSS. So I don't need my phone. Laptop, I guess I'd take my Mac. I guess I'd do that, I suppose. I would take my entire Nintendo Game Boy collection. No one getting that shit. That's staying with me. That's not part of the
Wii collection, just the Game Boy collection?
I have too many Wiis. They can have the Wiis. It's a parasite at this point in the world. The amount of Wiis I have. I'll take one. sympathy we.
Nice.
Um, Air conditioning. I've heard it's quite hot in hell, so I may need that.
Yeah, sure.
I'll
No,
add
I
that to
no,
my
I
list.
must say I know you personally, Dominic, and I'm a little bit surprised that you haven't brought any of your cameras with you thus far.
That's a really good point. I mean, that's really dumb. I should. Yeah, I'm taking Michael, my go-to Sony FS5, my big
Uh-huh.
one. That's come with me.
Wonderful.
Um, and I mean, do I take Jerry? I don't really like Jerry, so maybe Jerry stays. Jerry kind of gets in my nerves sometimes because the weird form factor.
Uh-huh.
No, I'm just taking Michael. I just need the one.
Okay.
I just need the one, and I'll document it, and I'll make a document tape of my journey through the River Styx.
Dom's Inferno.
Dom's Infernal, and on the layer to that list to be level 10. Trapped in a minivan of Dom.
Yeah.
Um, saying that though, I do like the heat, as you know. So maybe I wouldn't take the AC. Maybe I would just take like a Hawaiian shirt and a couple of palm trees. Maybe I think that's what I would do. Is I'll design my sarcophagus. I'm gonna say I have like we have to put limits here. Let's say we have a 12 by 12 room here, right? So
Sure.
about the
Yeah.
size of a bedroom,
Uh-huh.
right? I would take a whole bunch of small palm trees and potted plants,
Mhm.
and I would take my minivan, and I would just fill it pretty much full of crap for my office. And that's about it, really. That's about all I need post staff.
Uh-huh.
Um,
A
that's about it.
minivan and office supplies.
Well, all the stuff in my office is like it's like all of my cameras and all of my crap that I've collected over the years. I have quite a few books. I don't want to get bored, so I'd take quite a few books
Uh-huh.
so I could read them.
Are you planning to live out of this tomb, or are you under the impression that when you die all of the things in your tomb are gonna come with you to the afterlife?
So
I don't know. I'm
in
trying
my
to think back
mind,
to how. Yeah,
in
you
my
go for it.
mind, you're like this afterlife is whatever you want it to be, but in my mind, you're like just roaming the fugue plane, and like everything that's in your tomb, everything in your 12 by 12 room, right? Just materializes with you in the fugue plane, right? So you don't get the
Okay.
room, but you can get all the stuff inside that room. It just sits there until you
All right,
until
so
you
hear me
awake.
out. Here's one bit about Egyptian religion here.
Okay.
That I don't. It doesn't quite explain this one to me. Who made this, Batman?
Okay.
But when the pharaohs make their tombs, they
Mhm.
make them really, really grand. Well, at least they try to. Like King Tut was a bit of an exception, but they kind of put him in a closet pretty much. But that's neither here nor there.
Mhm.
When the pharaohs of ancient Egypt made their tombs, they would make them grand and huge and like a palace.
Mhm.
And the thinking there is, when they die, this is the palace they will live in.
Mhm.
But does this mean that they are constricted to this palace, or like how does this work? Does a palace come with them, right? Because we can kind of think about like they bury the palace too, right? It's not like it's like open to the world, you know.
Mhm.
So like how does that work? Like they take the palace with them, which is why they build these huge, elaborate palaces
Mhm.
for their kings, so they can take the palace, and that's what they live out of. But see, when I hear that, I think, okay, so they're restricted to the palace, which is why you build them giant. It is why it was really cool for King Tut to be buried in like I think it was like a 8 by 8 box, pretty much. But I don't really know how that works.
I don't.
I like your interpretation. I think your interpretation's more um, meets the spirit of the religion here than my interpretation. But I've always kind of wondered that. Like, how does that work?
I don't see any reason why they would be limited to the palace itself. Um,
No,
that
yeah.
that
So
doesn't
they
make a whole lot of sense
appear.
to me. I imagine it's just like they want to give them a big starting house. It's like imagine this. Imagine you
It's like
are
Minecraft. You want to have a really nice starting house for your spawn point. And you open up
exactly
the chest and it's full of like gold.
exactly. It's like if you turn 18 and your trust fund parents, right, bequeath you not bequeath because that means they died, but they give you a very large property, like a mansion property, right? For your starting home for college, right? It's like that. Right, you can. Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to stay totally confined to that mansion, I suppose you could. You could take all your classes online and such, but you can go other places and do other things. It's just that's where, that's your spawn point.
Okay, all right. I gotcha. I gotcha. So they spawn in the ethos, and they have this palace. Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah.
I gotcha. I'm going to amend my claim then. I would like to have a coffee machine as well.
Okay.
That is I think that's essential.
Kind of
I think
forgot
that's
that.
essential.
I'm surprised that's not the first thing you said. But yeah, that makes
No,
sense.
yeah, I know. It is a quite point in my life, the coffee. So I would take my Game Boy collection, a
Mm-hmm.
van, my coffee machine, some cameras, and then my Mac.
Yeah.
And
And your hard drives. Yeah.
you know, a bunch of my stuffed animals. Like I'm running out of things that are dear to my heart. I would take my giant stuffed fox. Like that is coming with me.
Yeah. Of course.
That is essential.
Yes.
I'll mummify that next to me.
Uh-huh.
Be one of those Coptic jars.
Um.
That's all. I have to give it a bit more thought. It is actually a really good little like icebreaker question. That I'm gonna use that next time I gotta make icebreakers. What would you put in your tomb, Jake?
That's an excellent question because I was thinking about it as I was asking you because I didn't have any idea when I asked the question. I was just this is just a Hail Mary question.
Spitball, yeah.
But
You're just floundering because we've gone desperate about Sam.
it seems to be what happens when he's not here. Like every episode without him is a piece of shit. But like I'm thinking about it. I'm sitting here. I don't own many things that I like physically that I would need. Like a lot of the things that I would need to do, what I would want to do are like digital, right? So like I would need to,
Your PC.
yeah, exactly. Like if I wanted to do any editing, which I like to do, if I wanted to make any fun video, I would need my DaVinci Resolve Premium. But to get my DaVinci Resolve Premium, I would need my computer, to which I would then need internet, to which I would
Yeah,
then need
it's
the
very
entire
true.
satellite system that we
So,
installed into
how does
orbit.
this? Yeah, like do we need to like? Can I take a Starlink with me? The hell? Like,
Yeah,
is that
that's
allowed?
exactly that's what I'm saying. Like, how does the
Starlink
Starlink
operates down there?
factor into the nine circles? I don't know what I would put in my tomb. It would probably be because one of the things the pharaohs did is they filled their tombs with their closest family and friends, and so I think my tomb would be filled with a lot of.
Me.
No, you would not be coming.
Is
No,
Robert Calhoun on that
Oh.
list?
Robert Calhoun is not on
Robert
that list.
Calhoun is not invited to Jacob Riedick's tomb.
If it helps,
Oh,
you're like
that's a
you're on the
lot.
waiting list. You're like just outside the
On the
cutoff.
waiting list.
But like,
I'm in purgatory.
yeah, I've had a few too many family pets for you to be on that list. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh.
Am I on that list?
Yeah, you're on that list. I'd say so.
The waiting one or in the tomb one?
The tomb one. The tomb one. You can go with me in my tomb.
Wow, privileged.
And what about Sam?
Sam,
Would
ooh,
Sam
now,
be in the tomb?
see, now this is. I was hoping you weren't going to ask this question because I have no idea. I could see it going either way. It depends on what he's done to me that week, right? This week, yeah, sure, he's in the tomb, but I guarantee you,
It
next week,
depends what happens to you the week you die.
exactly. I guarantee you, next week when we record, he's going to do some bullshit because next week I think is the Roblox episode, right? So
Yeah.
he's going to do some bullshit, and at that point, he will no longer be in my tomb. So it heavily depends on the week we die.
So yeah, I gotcha. All right. So on that note, if Sam goes with you in your tomb and he annoys you down there and you kill him, where does he go?
That's a
Where
good
do you
question.
go? Where do you go after hell?
What do you
Like,
do if you
what-
get murdered after you get murdered?
Right. We need to ask. These are deep questions here, man. I don't
Deep
know.
thoughts with the deep. Do you go to like super hell?
Oh, hold on a sec. I gotta write down Roblox
No,
and post a
you
note so I
gotta-
don't forget to download that.
You
again.
go to hell too.
Hell squared. I don't know what
sequel?
happens after you.
Or do you go to like the next circle of hell?
I don't.
Is it kind of like a 9 lives situation?
I don't know. I don't think it's a 9 lives situation because like it's just where you're placed. So like let's imagine we're in hell with its 9 circles, right? Whatever you like, say you murder someone, right? You get sent to whatever level that is, whatever circle that is. If you then murder someone on that level, I think you stay on that level because it's for murder. If you
Yeah, no,
if you
I
go to
think it's
hell
accurate,
just
yeah.
for like blaspheming, right? Whatever circle that would be, and then you kill
Right.
someone there, then you would go to the murder circle. I think that's how that
Oh.
works. However, in the fugue plane, where I'm imagining that me and Sam are going, I think Sam just expires. I think he just ends, and I think nothing happens to me. So I think I'm good on that front.
I see. Unrelated. When I drive with my dad. When I drive with my, we're behind like an old guy in a car,
Yeah.
in a Cadillac or something, right?
Uh-huh.
And the old guy does some like weird shit because he's old.
Yeah.
My dad would be like, "Oh, crap, man, this guy just expired while driving."
I
we had
love
a
that.
light.
I love
There's,
that phrase.
there's an old guy in front of us, and the light goes green. The old guy takes about 45 seconds to have a reaction time. My dad's like, "Son of a bitch, this guy's expired." I was
Yeah.
like, "It's like zoink scoop."
Yeah, I've had a few of those.
Yeah.
There should honestly be like an age limit to driver's license. Like
I don't think there should be an age limit, but I do think once it hits 65, you have to retake the test.
that's what
I'm
I
okay with
mean.
that.
That's what I mean. There's an
Yeah.
age limit to like where you should have to retake the test.
Because the amount of old people I know who like genuinely should not be. I'm thinking about Mrs. Artichoke right now.
Yeah.
Across the street, who drives, who genuinely should not be driving. The lady. Did I tell you about the eye situation with Mrs. Artichoke?
No.
No, but I could probably take a guess at where this is going.
Mrs. Artichoke had a cataract out in one of her eyes, but to the lens it allows you to see pretty much, right?
Uh-huh.
Without it, she can see like if there's light and if there's no light, but she really can't see shapes, which is essential when you're
Driving
for
a
example,
driving.
motor vehicle.
navigating I-90 on a busy Sunday. Like it's quite useful. She's had a cataract out in one of her eyes, and she tells me that she. Sorry, I'm gonna redo that line.
All right.
Yeah, sorry, I chuckled. She had a cataracts out, and she tells me that when she goes driving, she closes her bad eye, so she can see better out the window.
Oh, boy.
And tell me who do you know closes an eye so they can see better? Let's think about this rationally. But like it
I
must
do
be
that all the
difficult
time.
because she's completely blind. Like I even think like it used to be like a joke because she had thick glasses, but I think nowadays she is legally blind. Like
Uh-huh.
I could be standing directly in front of her and she will not see me. Like blind.
Damn.
And she's deaf. Like I gotta scream when I talk to her.
Uh-huh. I've heard.
And she still drives. She still drives at least twice a day.
Where did she go?
She takes the dogs to the dog park, and then she goes and gets like every medication on the planet at CVS. And she comes back, and on Sunday she goes to church. That's about it.
Now, correct me. Now, answer me this.
Yeah.
She takes the dogs to the dog park.
Yes.
What do they do?
Honest to God, I was there one time because it's the dog park by my house. I drive by it, and I saw her there one morning at 6 a.m.
Uh-huh.
She gets there. She opens the door. The dogs will get out and sit there. They might have a shit, and then just sit there for about 10 minutes, and they get back in.
Yeah, I was gonna say because
That's how they do.
based on the stories you told us about these dogs, it doesn't sound like they're running around.
No, and maybe they'll go like maybe like 10 feet or so out, and then they'll slowly waddle back. But they are not. They ain't moving very far.
I was gonna ask, like, why take them to the dog park if she has you walk them? But I understand now.
I don't know. I don't know why.
It changes scenery for their shit.
Yeah,
But she's bent. Like she's kind of bent. She's got a bit of like osteoporosis. She's bent a little bit, like bent at a right angle, as I've said that one time.
Yeah.
And so when she's in the car, she's looking like down at her lap. She really can't look out. She really can't look over the steering wheel. And like, her car has a backup camera, and I think that is the only way that she can see behind her. She can't turn her head at all, not even a little bit. Not even have to see the mirrors. I really think she's just relying on the force pretty much to go down the street.
The force.
But we all have this unwritten rule in my neighborhood that if you see Mrs. Artichoke backing out of the driveway, you must stop. You must cease movement. Otherwise, you will be hit because she does not look. She does not check. She just goes for it. And like everyone does it. Like my dad does this. We all do this. We drive to the street, go into the house, and we see her backing out. We stop and we wait.
God.
One time there was like a contractor around. There was like some guy in a van, right? And he didn't stop because he didn't know it hit him. So you stop. You gotta stop. I would take I nearly want to take Mrs. Artichoke down to the nether region with me.
No, no. First of all,
Down to where?
don't call it the nether regions.
Oh god, yeah, that sounds terrible. Sorry, down to hell.
Yeah.
The afterlife.
Also, you're fucking insane for that choice. But I think in my tomb I would have some family pets, some of my good friends, a faucet, and then
A faucet.
yeah, and
Kind of random.
All right. Just making sure. Would there be a dance in McDonald's down there too?
no, there will not be.
What side of the wall is the bed on?
I was just gonna get there. The beds are gonna be on the. The beds are gonna be on the right side of the room.
Okay, just making sure.
And there's gonna be two. There's gonna be two.
Let's give it two. Two beds. Are you taking somebody with you? I guess you want taking somebody.
Yeah,
with
there's
you.
quite a few people, so we need to make sure nobody has to sleep in an armchair, Dracula style.
Yeah, yeah.
We're gonna have about 5 cuck chairs, obviously. And then for the last part of my order, we're gonna have pirate ship in a bottle. Just for general contemplation, and I think that's my tomb.
Now here's a question.
Yeah.
What kind of cuck chair are we talking about?
Oh, well, there's 5 of them, so there's multiple to choose from. I'm thinking we got to have the cuck armchair, we got to have the cuck office chair, we got to have the cuck ottoman, we got to have the cuck seating arrangement, and then the cuck command center obviously has to come with us, right?
Not the cuck balcony.
No, the balcony doesn't fit for a tomb. Unfortunately, it's got to be contained.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Okay.
We don't have you don't have a 2-floor.
No, I don't. I don't have a 2-floor tomb.
How does what direction does a cucking go? Like, are these chairs around your bed, and you are the reason why others are getting cucked, or are you the one being cucked?
That is an arrangement that we will work out on the fly.
I got you.
So I don't know. I will say though, if there's going to be a lot of men in the tomb, so it's going to be a very interesting arrangement. But we're going to see how it works. It's just
you get to take turns being cucked.
We're gonna have to feel it out. But
Right,
that's my
consensual?
tomb.
I guess it has to be consensual.
Oh, of course it's consensual. We're not doing inconsensual.
It's not really cucking.
We're not doing inconsensual cucking.
We ask for consent for everything, Dom. Well, we're not fucking animals.
We're not cavemen.
We're not animals. We're just in hell. Okay, there's a difference.
Right. Very true. Very true.
But that's my tomb. Robert Calhoun, what would you put in your tomb?
Fine. This isn't going to be fun. A lot of beer.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Sorry, let us rephrase. Of what sort of alcohol is in your tomb?
That's a good question. Yeah, I should have.
You can't be bored in hell. I can't have that going around.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna add that to my tomb as well. Can I just have like an endless supply of Jenny?
Probably like an entire bar.
Okay.
A karaoke machine.
Obviously.
And then what else? Probably like a suit of armor that I could put on, and then an arsenal of weapons.
Do you think you're gonna become the Doom Slayer? What do you think? What do you think is gonna happen to you?
That's exactly where I was going with this.
Are you gonna attempt to do like a coup down in hell?
Yeah, I'm gonna overthrow hell. I'm gonna be like Jonah Hill in Megamind, where he's like, "You saved us." You saved us. More like put under new management. That's what I'm gonna do when I die and go to hell.
So when you die and go to hell, you're gonna fight in the skeleton war and take over hell from Satan. Got it. Great.
Yeah.
So Dominic's gonna have a road trip with a bunch of beer, and he's gonna make a documentary about it. I'm gonna have a cuck orgy, and Robert is gonna take over hell. Great. I'm glad that sounds about how I expected our afterlives to be. Yeah.
On the note of afterlife, like if I'm in hell,
Yep.
Can I die?
Which I don't think you're going to hell. Let's be clear. I don't think that's where you're going to end up. But, okay.
I appreciate that. Like, that was a bit, but I still appreciate it. But if I'm in hell, can I die? Like, or can I go drunk driving and be fine? This may not work out, right? Because there's a lot of things I'd love to do that I can't do because it would kill me.
Well, so I don't like.
I might actually have more fun in hell than I do here. It may not work out well for the whole punishment aspect of this relationship.
I think you can definitely die, but I don't think you'll be permanently dead. You know, you won't die and then it'll just go black. I think you'll recorporeate after a set of.
Now, will I Now, will I come back in hell, or would I reincarnate in the?
No, you come back to your tomb, I imagine, with all your belongings.
Okay.
As you had them.
Okay. Understood.
So you can do as much drunk driving as you want. In fact, it's encouraged.
Fantastic. I'm gonna do all the drunk driving.
The devil's a fan of drunk driving.
Yeah, especially since you hit all the sinners on the way.
I'm gonna be like an old dad for a second. I saw this and I thought it was funny. I'm gonna share it with you guys.
Okay.
There you go.
At first, Cookie Monster was confused by why he was sent to hell by God, but then he realized that the sinners had all been turned into cookies. He wasn't being punished. He was the punishment.
I like that.
So I went down. I had to drive down to Long Island last weekend. I drove down on I must have went down on Friday and I drove back up on Sunday, so it was like a one-day thing. It was an engagement party down in Long Island for my brother who's
you get engaged?
I did not get engaged. You would know that if I got engaged because I'd be engaged to Jake. No, it's a joke.
Yes, this is true. Fact checks, that is true.
It was my brother's engagement party. He got engaged, and we went down to Long Island to celebrate it. That's where the misses are from, the other side there, from Long Island. To go to Long Island, you have to drive there. I mean, you can fly, which is what my parents did because they were in Florida, so they drove off. They flew up from Florida, but I was not in Florida. I was in Rochester, so I drove. And I did take my mother's car because I decided that air conditioning is important because it was the heat wave. It was 95 degrees in Jersey, and I was like, I ain't gonna make it in my car, so I took my mother's car.
And that's better than whatever the Nugget has going for it.
Nothing. The Nugget has nothing going for it. It started to melt actually as of last I saw it.
My steering wheel has begun to melt. I think it spent too much time in the sun, and I think the tar from the cigarette smoke that had the car before me is like revealing itself now, and it's starting to dissolve the fake plastic on the wheel. That's
wonderful. I
know, it's wonderful. On that note, my mother has a new car. Well, new in air quotes. I think it's a 2021, but that is new in our world. It might be a 2022. It's a Toyota Camry, and it has the lane keep assist thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, like it keeps you in your lane.
Yeah, exactly. Does your car have this?
My car has that.
I don't know.
Your car has that.
I don't know if it has the thing where it will keep you in the lane. I know for a fact that it has the thing where it beeps at you if you start to leave the lane.
Right.
And the reason I don't know if it has the lane thing is because it's the first thing I turned off because it was annoying the hell out of me.
Interesting. Okay, because I was skeptical. I was like, there's no way. Why would I ever use this? I have eyes. I don't need to use this. I got on the highway. It was I-90 to 81 South, and then 81 to 78, and then that down to New York, right? Mm-hmm. I got on I-90, and I was like, I'm going to try this, the radar cruise control, it's self-driving itself. I'm going to see how this works. And I put it on. It is brilliant, Jake. I love it. It's fantastic. Keeps itself in its lane. It will brake itself when the car in front of me stops. It's great.
Oh, yeah. I have the cruise control thing where it'll detect the car in front. I have that. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Greatest feature
and
ever.
It's fantastic. But this is like a dangerous game now because what it does is it encourages me to go, how long can I go with my eyes closed? Because it wants you to hold the steering wheel at all times. Like it yells at you if you don't, and if you don't hold the steering wheel, it'll disengage it. So you do slowly start the drift. But I'm like, it brakes for me. It steers for me if I keep my hand loosely on the wheel somewhere. So how long can I go with my eyes closed? And you should not do this, but my record is 35 seconds before I chicken out.
Jesus Christ, man! Oh my God!
It's a long time. But like,
Dumbest ways to die, man.
it's so like it's so cool. I enjoy it a lot. The self driving. It feels so futuristic, which is really
Have
drilling
fun
into just
explaining
how.
that to your insurance, though.
Yeah, how do I explain it to insurance? I don't know how I would. I mean, it stops for me, so I'm not too worried about it. I mean, but I had a friend of mine, who worked up at that summer camp in the Adirondacks,
Yeah.
like year round, not just over the summer. He was a maintenance guy in the winter.
Uh-huh.
And in the winter in the Adirondacks, there's very little people, and it's pitch black out.
Yeah.
And he would play this game. And I was in the car one time when he played this game, and it's terrifying. He would shut his headlights off and see how long he could go.
Yes. Yes, I do that all the time when I'm on the highway. It's so
Right.
fun.
And you see how long he goes until he hits the rumble strip in the middle or the gravel on the side.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You just go. And if it's a bright moonlit night, your eyes can adjust and you can drive with no headlights. But on cloudy nights, it's just pitch black. There's nothing up there.
Yeah.
And then you get pulled over and then gunned down by the police.
Yeah, exactly. And it's terrifying, but he's pretty good at it. He went like good maybe 6 miles before we started hitting the gravel.
Yeah. I played this game once on my way to Denny's because I was told to go to Denny's, and I was driving down the highway, right? And this was like peak deer season when I went, right? But so I had the headlights off, and I was just driving, and I was having a good time in the pouring rain that was also happening that night. And then I was like, okay, I've gone a pretty good distance. I should probably put these back on, see if there's a car with no headlights in front of me, or, see if there's any road hazards. And I flicked it on, and there was a deer. Like, I was in the right lane, there was a deer in the left lane, and I was like right next to him. And luckily he went in the middle towards like the other part of the highway, but I nearly shat myself on that car drive.
No, it's real stuff. So that was my trip down to New York. I did a lot of that. And can I just be honest? Like, this is gonna sound really this is gonna sound really stupid, but just go with me.
Okay.
New York City is big.
Really?
I know it's a big place.
No way!
Could have fooled me.
Holy shit!
So this is a Friday at about 2 p.m.
Sure.
So between the two rush hour periods, Friday at 2 p.m.
Kind of end of lunch.
I hit like an hour outside of New York City. I hit the traffic of New York City, and it's like stop and go, bumper to bumper until I get to the George Washington. So my route down took me on 95 over the George Washington and then through like I think it's the Bronx to get to Long Island. Right. Whatever that one is, which is the fastest route, but it's still like, and that's not even through like the city proper. That's like through like, the city, but it's the suburbs outside the city. It's like for the Bronx, right? But on the way down, very pretty because you can see all of Manhattan, all of Midtown, all of that. You can see all of it from the distance, and it's beautiful. But it was maybe an hour and a half wait to get on the bridge. Mm-hmm. This is the George Washington over the Hudson, and then it was an hour and a half wait on the other side of the bridge, and then it was another hour wait in the Bronx proper before I got to the other bridge that gets me to Long Island. And I think in total, the 20-mile distance was a 3-hour drive. So if you do the math there, what is that? Average of 3 miles.
Very slow.
Yeah, average 20 minutes.
Average speed of fuck all.
Yeah, that's about 5 miles an hour, right? So it's like nothing.
Yeah.
And it dawned upon me that I'm not sure I could live in New York with this level of traffic. I don't think I could own a car in New York. It's like I can do it, and I did it, and I would do it again. But my God, I don't know if I could do that daily.
I mean, that's why a bunch of people take the subway,
exactly.
or bike, or walk.
New York is a very public transit friendly place.
Yeah, really, what that highway is an advertisement for public transport.
Yes,
but man, it's brutal. It's brutal. Very pretty. I loved it because you go right down the Bronx. The 95, it's sunken into the ground, and the city's above it.
Ooh.
Right. So all the bridges, the overpasses are level with the actual city, and you're below it. So you're in this like really long, deep trench and you look up around you, and there's like 20-story buildings, and it's very like I'm in a cabin. I did think at one point. I'll show you the point where I thought this, but I did think at one point you would hate this because you'd get claustrophobic.
Yeah.
This is on my return trip. I'm going to share my screen real quick. Hold on.
Okay.
95, right? I took 95 here, which is like, this looks really dense, and it is really dense, but then you zoom out and you realize, like, I'm not even close to like the actual city here. I'm way out of there. It's huge. It's giant. But on 95, yeah, this is 95. Like, it's all tall buildings, and like I don't know how Google Maps does this, right? Because this is satellite imagery.
Yeah.
But like, there's no cars. It should be bumper to bumper at all times of the day. Like, did they edit them out? They must have. Oh, yeah, they did, because you can see them in the tunnel. Yeah. All right, so they did some tricky editing there, but this is like bumper to bumper all the way down. But all of this, and then you go in for these tunnels, which are like, these are long tunnels. But then there's a bit towards the end here, which I thought to myself, I'm not sure Jake could do this. It's pretty claustrophobic. But you go through this exchange here, and the highway splits into two here.
Yeah.
What you do is the George Washington upper and the George Washington lower. It's the same bridge, but it's two different. If you have a truck, they force on the upper side. Lower side's too low. It's like commercial versus pedestrian traffic here.
Yeah.
And then you go down this little corridor here where it's like 20 feet deep. And by the way, there's people all along these medians here because it's bumper to bumper, and they'll sell you coffee. Like milkshakes and whatnot, and I bought one. It was very good coffee. It was very essential because this is about hour 3 of this 10-mile strip here. Right? Then you might have caught it. The tunnel goes on, and then you're below this building. Like you go underneath this 30-story apartment complex, and then there's another one, and there's another one, and there's another one. And it blew me away because you're underneath it. And like, I'm gonna go to street view. The supports for these buildings are not adequate for the buildings they're supporting. It does not look like it should be structurally sound. But like you're on it, and like, okay, like I guess those are thick enough, right? Like don't look very thick. They just look like a regular overpass. So and then you look up, it's a giant skyscraper.
Jesus.
It's just I was this alone. I'm gonna go in a tunnel a little bit here, but like,
is that a school bus on a fucking trailer?
Oh yeah, it is. It is. Yeah. It goes in, but like, there's no way in hell. How are these supports supporting the 30-story structure above me right now? It doesn't make any sense. And then you pull out, like, there's another one, and there's another one. It was beautiful. I love this kind of stuff. I love this like dense, endless urbanism here. Like I really do enjoy it.
Yeah, I love it too. I don't think I would love being in it.
But like my God, these supports, this thing, look, it's like a twig. It's like not even half the size of this car here, and it's like, look what it's supporting. It's giant.
I will tell you, there's something so in like maybe middle school or something, like 8th grade, it probably wasn't 8th grade. It was probably 7th grade because 8th grade was fucking COVID. But in 7th grade, for like Christmas, my parents bought like bus tickets to New York City, and we spent like a day in New York City.
Oh God, bus tickets?
Yeah,
like some,
not from like some bus. It parked in, right? So we had to like drive from our house. We had to leave at like 4:30 in the goddamn morning. We drove to Greece at like 5:30. A bus pulled up, and a bunch of people piled on it, and then we drove into the city. And driving into the city, we took, I don't know what route we took. I don't remember any part of the drive other than there is a tunnel that takes you from outside New York to into New York, like Manhattan, like the city proper.
Is it a Lincoln Tunnel?
It's
like a giant tunnel.
Could be. It's entirely possible. I have no idea what it would be. But yeah, it was fucking like it was. I'm telling you, it put us from like you couldn't see city to like blocks away from the Empire State Building. Like it's insane. Yeah, it's probably that. That's probably what it is. The Lincoln Tunnel.
This one is like, I love it. It's a little bit terrifying to be in.
Yeah, but we were in that tunnel for probably near half an hour. That is exactly the fucking tunnel. That is also the worst image quality I've ever seen.
I know, right? It's so Oh, that was the other thing I noticed, because I didn't go through this tunnel. I did go through some other tunnels, smaller ones.
Yeah.
They have lights everywhere.
Yeah.
Maybe 3 of them work.
Yeah.
None of them work. Not a single one. You're in the pitch black
Yeah.
with some idiot next to you with no headlights on. Like it's
Dude,
terrifying.
that image quality is so terrible. It makes me think
so
that
bad.
there's like a radioactive material.
Yeah,
in it.
right. Like,
And they're taking
it's so
they're
much-
taking a
it's so much
photo
gain.
of like pure plutonium.
yeah.
Mm-mm. But
Yeah.
Lincoln Tunnel, yeah, and it dumps you. What? It dumps you just in the middle of Manhattan, right?
Yeah, right in the middle.
You know, good luck.
Yeah,
figuring it out.
literally, they dumped us at like some park, and it was good luck.
Yeah. That's pretty
damn.
brutal. That's pretty brutal. I did not go into the city proper. I wanted to take like a drive through downtown, like proper.
You would have
But I
killed
decided
yourself.
that would have added 8 hours to my drive, and I
Yeah.
wasn't willing to do that on my already 8-hour drive.
Yeah.
I didn't do that.
I will say,
ooh.
I like when we did go to New York. It was a really fun experience. Like it was a very unique experience, and I would do it again. But oh my
Yeah.
god, everything about it sucked. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
It's
just
like
kept thinking to
classic
myself,
Type 2 fun.
I know. I kept thinking to myself, you would just. It's so claustrophobic. You would just hate this. I mean, it's just a street. Like it's tight.
Yeah, it's real tight.
So tight. I got a buddy of mine who drives a commercial truck, like appliance deliveries in Manhattan, and he says it's the worst job in the world. It pays great. It pays so much, but it's the worst job in the world. He's hit numerous cars. So that was my driving into New York, and it was the same thing on the way out, except it was Sunday morning at 9. I thought, okay, it's a Sunday morning, it's not very busy, but I think all the rich people who have houses on Long Island they go to on the weekend and then go downtown for the work week or coming back on that day, because it was like a 3-hour wait from, like the traffic starts like here in the middle of Long Island, and then it's just endless traffic on 495 until you get to the city. It's insane.
Yeah.
It's a lot of traffic. And then the engagement party was down towards Bayshore, kind of around here. We'll get to that in a little bit. Let me do the rest of the driving bit, and then we'll get to that. I use Apple Maps on the way down, and Google Maps on the way up.
Why?
I don't know which is worse, because I chose Apple Maps on accident because I was just using Siri, and it defaults to Apple
Yeah,
Maps.
because
And Apple Maps,
fucking every time you use the fucking voice to text,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
uses
it's terrible.
Apple Maps.
It's
It's
terrible.
stupid. I hate it.
and Apple Maps, by the way, sucks. It doesn't know anything.
Yeah, it's awful.
So no, it was Google on the way down, which took me on the highways, and it was Apple on the way up. And Apple decided the way I should go is over the George Washington, and then I should take this one here, the Parkway.
Yeah.
And I learned that New Jersey, they don't really have, like, they must have interstates, but they use the Parkway, and the Parkway sucks. It's not good. I don't like it. It's like a regular highway, except there's no shoulders. There's none. It just goes immediately to a curb and then woods. Right? And then it's curvy, which I'm okay with, but the speed limit's 55, which I'm not okay with. It's way too low.
Yes.
And then there's random merge points. It's like this, where you just it just merges off, and then it merges back in, but it's not a merge lane. It's just a yield, which people don't ever listen to, and they just floor it in.
Yes.
So like when you pass one of these things, you just have to get over, and it's just. I didn't like the Parkway. I thought the Parkway was a bit archaic, and I did not enjoy it. And it's okay though, because it's only.
It's
300 miles
only
here.
that ginormous stretch.
Clicked into it, so it's just it's
It's not that bad. It's only 40% of your drive.
Yeah.
Eventually, it gets you to 87, and that gets you north to 81 or wherever it is. That gets you up to New York. And when I got to the interstate, that's when it was fine. I could do 80 and just kind of fly. But
Yeah.
I don't. That was my drive down and my drive up. And that was my trip to Long Island.
All right. Well, I'm very glad that you enjoyed your traffic, Dominic. I'm happy for you.
Yeah, it was a lot of traffic, and it was a lot of New York being very big. I can't believe how big it is.
Yeah. Who'd have thought biggest city in the U.S. is big? Well, Robert, you have something for us, I'm told. I have it on good authority.
Guys, what would you say is the best thing ever?
Going to
chair.
sleep on a full stomach. That's amazing. I love that.
Okay,
feeling.
going to sleep on a full stomach. Any particular reason?
It's cozy.
I
And,
need you to think really. I need you to think really hard. Out of
okay.
everything, like a game, like a video game, like a food, like an action, a
Like,
person.
is this like a trick question? Like, is the answer sex?
Yeah, is the
No,
answer a lover's embrace? What are you looking for here?
What?
I'm looking. I'm looking. Okay, I need both of you to tell me what are like the top three just things ever.
I enjoy going to sleep. That's lovely.
Sleep is
I
up there. That's
enjoy
good. Yep.
a cup of coffee
I
and
wouldn't agree to that one. That one's too niche.
Okay, what
um
kind of coffee? Black coffee,
yeah,
like
Jamaican
two
me crazy
shots
with
of cream.
Jamaican me crazy with the Finger Lakes. That's pretty good coffee. I give that 10 points.
Making me crazy.
Yeah, because I know where that is. I know exactly where that is.
No, it's the Finger Lakes brand of coffee. It's called Jamaican me crazy. It's Jamaican
Oh,
coffee with a bit of rum in it. It's quite good.
with rum in it.
So
That
you
sounds
so
like my
you
Yeah.
kind
so
of.
so Robert, let's amend this list because we have right now we have sleep and then Dominic's new second choice is day drinking.
Not actual rum. It's got like rum flavor baked with the beans when you roast it. It's not
Oh, so yeah,
actually.
make sure you definitely put down
It's
day
not
drinking.
an
That is
Irish
definitely
coffee.
number
It's
two.
not an Irish coffee.
Whoa, what's with the racism, bud? Do you want to get your car bombed? What the hell?
That's what it's called, Irish coffee. When you spike a coffee with a bit of alcohol, that's called Irish coffee. You've never
Jesus.
heard
Not
this?
all fucking Irish people are drunk bastards, you drunk bastard. God. All right,
You
so we
really
have
try now.
sleep. So we have
God,
sleep.
We have
I've
sleep.
never
We
seen someone
have
try
day
so hard to get
drinking.
around it.
Sleep, day drinking. What's number three? Uh,
What is number three?
um, it's really difficult to say because I have no idea where you want us to go with this or what you even have in mind for this. So I'm gonna say number three is, um, a deliciously warm apple pie.
Okay.
My
Now
number
where
three
would
is
you
gonna
rank?
be
Now where would you rank the scent of that apple pie? Like the scent of an apple pie on a windowsill,
Mm. High
with
with
like
the tendril, and it invites you to float over and snack on some pie.
yeah.
Yes. I would rate that out of on a scale of 1 to 10. The scent of that pie traipsing around on the wind, I would rate that a 9 out of 10.
Okay. Now where would you rate like the concept of the scent of the pie beckoning you for you to like comedically float over
The
to it?
concept,
Where would you rate that concept?
that concept on a scale of 1 to 10, I would also rate it a 9. It's a pretty good
Okay.
concept.
Okay. Now what about other types of pie?
What the hell is he doing? I don't understand.
Like pumpkin
are you
pie.
having us like rate everything on a scale of 1 to 10? This is what's gonna happen next?
Yes.
Okay. I would like I'm gonna rate sleep as a 9, and I'm gonna rate my Jamaican Me Crazy coffee as a 7 on that scale.
Yeah, day drinking is
Okay.
definitely a 7.
Now we're gonna take a complete 180 turn. What are the top three worst things?
Crisis.
Okay.
Um,
Trying on pants in a store.
yes, that's up there.
I hate that stuff.
Okay.
I don't know. TSA in an airport. TSA in an airport.
TSA is good. That's a good
TSA.
answer. That's a good answer.
No one likes you.
Like just the
TSA
concept of
agents.
TSA or like physically going through TSA.
No. The concept I'm okay with. It's the implementation of that concept that I hate.
Okay. Anything else? What about stubbing your toe at 3:48 in the
Well,
morning?
we already hit 3, didn't we?
Yeah, but now I'm just gonna start listing off things.
I'm gonna rate that as a 4. Stubbing my toe at 3 a.m. It's a 4.
I mean, there's worse things to happen. Like
Yes.
you could trot on a Lego
Yeah.
or a landmine.
You trot on a Lego. Your landmine, yes, that is something you can
Yeah, that's
that
a
is
pretty
something you
good.
can
That's a
trot
pretty
on.
good. That's a pretty good Top Gear reference right there.
Thank
That's
you, thank you.
Now,
yeah. Um,
now what
what
about
about?
like just like I just waking up in a cold sweat?
Oh, that's a 1. I do that about once a month.
No. That's not a 1. That's rough, but that's not a 1. I'd
I
give
hate
that
it.
I'd
I
give
hate
that a 4.
Now, what about the AC in your car being broken on a 104-degree day?
-8 million. I
That's
cannot
about
live
it.
on
I'm gonna
that.
give that a 2. I think waking up with a cold sweat's worse. That's about a 2. I'm gonna give that a 2.
Okay.
Yo, you're crazy. You're actually insane. The thing that can kill you is hot, and you like it because it's hot. And the thing that can't kill you, you hate just because it's cold. What are we talking about? The
Cold can
risk is
kill you? What the fuck are you
infinitely.
talking about?
Not a cold sweat. A cold sweat
Explain,
can't kill you.
explain to me how a car with no AC is gonna kill me.
Because it's a 104-degree day. You're stuck in that car for an 104-degree day. You're
It's called
gonna get heat
to
stroke.
hug it out.
You're gonna
It'd
get
be
heat
Hug
immensely
it out.
uncomfortable, but I don't think I would die. And I know this because I've been in my car on 104-degree days with air conditioning, and I'm not dead now. So,
You're a
I'm not
fucking
worried about it.
freak.
Mm,
Okay,
mm.
that's all I got.
What?
Where would you rate?
What?
Okay,
No.
let's
what?
end
No,
this list here.
huh? What do
Okay,
you mean that's all you got? What, that was the whole bit? Is you just made us say things and then number them?
Yeah, pretty much.
Why? For what purpose? What purpose did this bit serve? I cannot
At
believe
the end of
this honestly like might take the cake for worst Robert bit ever other than Tanai.
Yeah.
Like I mean that one was bad, but it was like it was comedically bad, right? This is just bad. What are we doing?
Yeah. You want to know what the purpose of this was?
What?
So at the end of the year, at the awards, I can talk about it again.
I hate you.
You know, this really annoys me because you know what I was thinking for as a bit that's on my short list of bits
Yeah.
is us ranking everything in the world on a scale of 1 to 10. I can't do that now because he's talking me. I was gonna just hit Jake of like, all right, Jake, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you think about the city of London? And you'd give me like 2, right? Because it's London.
Yeah.
I'd be like, that's great, that's fantastic. What do you think about Hitler? And just put down the list like that. Let's see if I can catch you out, but I can't do that now.
Right, you know what you got to do? You got to
do
do
that.
blind rankings. You have to have some. You have to have a. So basically, you just have like a list of like from 1 to 10,
Oh,
and then you give us
I know what
10
you're talking
random
about.
things to put somewhere in that list, but you can't put something. You can't have more than one thing on any single
Space, and you can't
square,
switch. I know what you're talking about.
and you can't move things around.
Yeah, exactly.
Moral of the story is
I
you
might
can
do that.
totally do that bit because I'm gonna annihilate Robert, so you don't have to worry about him.
Is he gonna get the award at the end of the year for the worst bet, or
It's
is he barred from it for attempting
entirely
to get it
possible.
intentionally?
It's
I
entirely
was gonna say
possible.
if I fucking don't, I'm gonna try even harder next year.
I swear to God.
Can Sam get worst
See-
bit for not being here as a bit?
Is that does that count as a bit though?
I think
It's
it counts as a
intentional, and
bit.
he's not here. So, Sam
Yeah,
wins
why
the worst
wasn't
bit
he
award
here?
for
What
not
was his
being here.
rationale for not being here?
Oh, he's off in the woods,
spiritual
you know,
mental wellness retreat.
dancing in the flowers and shit like that. I don't really know.
Well, okay, he has to turn it into a he should turn that into a bet.
How
His
about
absence.
you turn your bit into a good bit? How about that?
Yeah, that's a
Fucking
good idea.
Dick. Whatever. I'm over this fucking
Listen,
episode.
I blame Sam for this.
I'm over this fucking episode.
this is Sam's
I blame
fault.
you. I blame 100% you. That's who I blame.
Man, fuck you.
Closing statements.
Man, fuck you. I'll see you at work.
You will not see me at work. You will not. We don't work together. You will not see me at work. Fuck you talking about, boy. Closing statements. Let's go. Let's run it. Robert, we start with you. We start with you. Closing statements right now.
Okay. Man, fuck you.
I hate you. I hate you so much. I hate you so much. You're getting the worst podcaster award at the end of the year.
Let's go. You know what we need to do?
Yeah.
You really know what we need to do? We need to start harvesting Sam's organs.
That is true.
So we can afford to rent out a big house and do like a giant game of hide and seek. And then we could turn that into a podcast episode.
That would be an interesting podcast episode, especially since it's very visual. And I know we already do a lot of visual gags and goofs, but that might be a bit much for a podcast episode.
Well, no,
Can
that's
we
where we
do
all
a
no, we
whole-
just film it like usual, and then we just walk around with masks on. If you're that afraid of our faces being
That's
published
not
on
what
the
I was
World
afraid
Wide Web.
of. First of all, second of all, why do you sound like you're like talking from a progressively deeper and deeper well?
Well, Grace just started drying her hair.
Oh, auto noise suppression. Yes, I see. Okay, well, that's great. So your closing statement is we need to rent a house.
Yeah.
Okay, cool, great. Dominic,
You are welcome.
thank you, random citizen. Dominic, can I get a closing statement from you?
Can we do a bit? Can we do a bit where we podcast in entirely visual media? Like, can we do introduction to ASL in podcast 1?
What?
Is that allowed?
How does that explain yourself real quick? How do you mean by that? Do you mean we learn ASL and then we speak to each other in ASL on the podcast?
In ASL,
and so
on
it's
the podcast,
just
yes.
it's just an hour of silence.
Yeah, exactly. And we call it the ASL special.
The ASL
And you just like
podcast
hear
for deaf
occasional,
people.
like, you know, like in the background just as we sign to
An
each other.
occasional.
I think this is a great idea. We should do this. Should I give you an actual closing statement now?
I would love that, yeah, if you don't mind.
Dear listener, specifically dear listeners in New York City, perhaps even Mayor of New York. What's his name again?
Mom Donnie.
Zoran Mamdani.
Zoran Mom Donnie.
Mom Donnie. Because you're a sweet guy, and I know you listen to sweet podcasts, and clearly we're the sweetest podcast out there.
Naturally.
So. Obviously, I'm talking directly to you, Mom Donnie. I don't think I've ever actually said his name out loud until right now. Until I ever read it.
I can tell.
If you want to, how to put this nicely, make a giant highway that cuts over the entirety of Manhattan, just straight over the top. Just make it nice and tall, and is right over the top, like a giant bridge that spans the whole island. I think this would be quite good, and you should do it.
Is that your closing statement?
Yeah, I don't know what else to shill. I have nothing else to shill tonight, so I'm shilling a bad idea.
Okay.
Mamdani! Build a bridge over Manhattan!
And my life is yours!
Tell you what, actually, you know what, Madani, you should
Madani.
Mamdani!
Madani! Goddamn Madani's trying to put the socialism into New York!
You've got New York on your side here. Like, New York's quite a big place. You should attempt to buy New Jersey. I reckon if you pull all of your money, you could do it. Not the entire state, just like Jersey City. Then you expand New York to be bigger, because that's my big complaint about New York. It's giant, but it's not the biggest city in the world.
It's not big enough.
Right, you need to be like Tokyo size, so you gotta expand out. Buy New Jersey. That's what you should do. That's my official
Mr.
statement.
Mayor, Mr. Mom Dummy. I need another borough in New York, and I need it to be Jersey City, and I need it yesterday, quite frankly.
And we can call it the borough of
Jacob?
Jersey.
What was that?
He has to call it Jacob. What's the name of the new borough?
The new borough's name is Momdonistan.
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 Right, or we do that, or we just like Sanify New Jersey and call it Jerkistan. I'm okay with that.
Jerkistan. Oh, it's got to be Jerkistan. It's got to be Jerkistan.
Acceptable.
That's a great.
That is acceptable here.
I would live in Jerkistan. I would be a proud.
So that's
American.
my official.
Who have jerk in their stand?
Hey, who up jerking they stand? Let me know. All right. Well, thank you for the shill, Dominic. It's very on brand, and I got particular enjoyment out of this one. My closing statement today. You guys might remember I had a little episode a while ago about the Dansville McDonald's.
Yes, I do.
I just want you to know that history is repeating itself. History is moving in circles. Another Riddick is in the Dansville McDonald's right now. My brother and my dad are on a trip to Hershey Park, and they're going through Dansville, and they are in the McDonald's as we speak.
Why would they do this to themselves? Is it because they listen to the show and they
Yeah.
want to experience it? They want
I
to experience being hit on by an 85,000-year-old woman.
Yeah, I mean, I know I would. I just, if we could all say a collective prayer for the members of my family that are in this McDonald's, I would appreciate that. If we could just all keep them in their prayers, I would be a happy man.
They're in my prayers. Absolutely.
Conversely,
this is going quite serious now, but it
if
should
you
be.
would also like to, if anyone out there would like to put them in your tomb, when you pass on, I would also be okay with that. You can claim them. That's fine.